Hello and welcome to my channel. And to my subscribers, welcome back and thank you for your ongoing support. Today I invite you to listen to a pre-recorded message from the angelic realm. I also invite you to stick around to the end of the message because once the angels finish speaking, I'm going to bring in a personal experience of how God sent the angels to intervene in a situation on my behalf. Good morning. Things are not always as they appear to be. Whenever you are looking at something and it appears one way, it's usually another. We must look behind what is apparent to the naked eye and recognize that there is more to life than what you can see, feel, taste, hear. There is more to life than the five senses. We must learn to listen with a supernatural ear because you can hear. We must learn to see with a supernatural vision because you can have visions. Too many times we are willing to accept things at face value. We must dig deeper because there is a whole nother dynamic at work behind the scenes. So it would behoove one to pay closer attention to what is happening in your lives. We employ angels everywhere. So look and see if you can see us. Listen and see if you can hear us. Call on us because we are available to help with all of life, the big, the small, and what you are so-called ugly. Now, as time allows, one should take the time to be still and listen. And listen for us because we come in a still, small voice. One must practice being still and listening, for we can help with the vocal things that one speaks, and we can help with the things that one thinks, and we can help you with your problems. Know that life is not meant to be just the five senses because there are other realms other than earth. When one comes to earth, they are assigned an angel who will help them to try and stay on their spiritual path and fulfill their divine purpose for being on the earth. So many times one gets bogged down in the superficial rather than looking for the supernatural in the situations at hand. I would like for more people to be able to tune into their supernatural gifts, and they will be able to know more than they would naturally know. They can tap into the divine wisdom that is available from the universal life and soul consciousness, as well as hear from God Himself. As we continue on the journey towards a new year in your season, you must look and hear and see and taste and pay attention to the small things, for we so desperately seek to help your generations that are on the earth. They are in need of our help, and yet they are so unwilling to seek and to be open-minded for more than what is apparent. They get stuck on the flesh and forget about the spirit. As one feeds the body, one must feed the spirit. And when one feeds the spirit, you will make time to listen, to be still. For in the stillness is where you can hear us attempting to get in contact with you and the rest of the world. One does not have to have supernatural insights in order to gain the insights. One must just be able to be willing to be still and to seek out the insight. Much help is needed by your world, and we desire to give it to you and your world. But one must take the time to hear. One must take the time to see. One must take the time to look beyond just what is in front of the eye. One must soften the eyes and listen and look, and you shall see things that were already there. So many times man misses what is right in front of his very eyes because he is close-minded and seeks to have the answers just for himself. But one must become outwardly focused and help mankind. Because when one seeks to help mankind, that is when mankind moves forward and advances more in a spiritual direction. Because man has become materially focused, he has become separated from that which can give him hope, that which can give him love, that which can give him peace, and that which can give him joy and answers. Answers. Everybody wants answers, but no one wants to take the time to listen and bring in the divine thought, the divine hearing. Because in bringing in the divine, one can hear the bigger picture, and one can see the bigger picture and not just what is in front of their eyes. One must be careful about what they allow into their heads and mind their thoughts. Minding the thoughts is most important because we take the time a lot of times to give you thoughts as well as to give others thoughts. They think the thoughts is coming from them, but we are planting seeds and giving them words and giving them ideas. Man has always gotten inventions from the spiritual realm. We seek to advance mankind. Your generation is stuck, and we seek to stick things in the head so that the advancement of mankind can continue. Be still and listen for our voices, for we have knowledge and wisdom that is not currently on the earth, but we choose through the use of man to bring many things to the earth to help with the conditions in which mankind finds himself. So know that there is work to be done, and we desire for many more to access the wisdom of the ages. So know that we love you, we care for the world, and we are here to help advance mankind. We just need mankind to help us by paying attention, please. And we say peace, love, joy, happiness, and hope. Hope for the future. For the future is what you can make it when you take the time to be still and listen. Be still and listen. Be still and listen in the quiet moments, and we shall give you all that is needed to help your world.
I hope you enjoyed that message from the angelic realm. One day I was traveling on 285 East in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was traveling on on a highway that had 4 lanes. And I was in the third lane to the right of the median. And then there was one more lane and there was an entry ramp. And so as I was traveling, I saw the car getting ready to come on the entry ramp. The next thing I remember is hearing a voice say, "Ease your foot on the brakes and stop the car." And so I came back into my awareness and I heard a crunch. And I looked and I am riding on the median on 285. And so I listened to the message and eased my foot on the brakes and stopped the car. Then people came running to me to see if I was okay, and cars were zooming by on the other lanes at 285. I get out of the car, I look to the sky, and I said, "Thank you, God." I was aware that there had been divine intervention. I had to ask someone what happened in the accident, and the guy in the truck to my right told me that he had to hit on brakes because he realized that the young lady that was coming on the entry ramp was having trouble. And when I looked at the car had been hit on all 4 sides, and the car ended up having to be totaled. The worst that happened to me was muscle aches, and I had a bad contusion on my left knee. But I know now that that voice was divine intervention, so that I could be here today to follow through with sharing my gifts with the world. And I invite you to like and share this video and drop down in the comments and let me know how God and the angels intervene in a situation on your behalf, so that we can all take a look at the comments and read about each other's experiences and gain hope for our future, to know that the angels are indeed on the earth and helping us in times of need. Thank you for watching.